Alright, so welcome back, people. Here we are, here we are, here we are. Yes, I know we're starting a bit late, but it's alright, it's alright. We return with the War for Iocath expansion. Oh, damn it, I forgot to increase the volume here. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll fix it now. Don't worry, I will fix it now. And this is it, people. This is the last stream of the year. This is the last stream of the year. Pretty much. Great year, 2025. One of the, I think it's been my best year, yeah, ever since I left law school. Pretty much. Well, it cannot be my best year because once I left law school, I had my grandma with me up until 2020. So no, cannot be. Okay, but point is, here, yeah, true, the sound. Here we go. Done, fixed. No music, so no copyright appears. Let's leave the dirty cesspool that is the Imperial Fleet. That is the Imperial Fleet. With everyone chatting, let me go to my estate here. So perfect. So here we got Shea Bisla. This one will deal much more damage as my comp. We've already finished all of the chapters of Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne. All master mode done. So pretty much I need to get more of those. Look, see how red it is over there. They are beautiful. I love those lights. Then I will turn everything red with some more there over at those sockets. But last time let's ignore the PvP weeklies here. The Anathema Conspiracy. You sure you're ready to begin the Anathema Conspiracy? You will be teleported to this mission's location as soon as you accept this. Yes, accept the dialogue line. Let's go. This is where we left last Thursday. Yo, how's it going, Patrick? How's it going? Last stream of 2025. But don't worry, I'll return in 3 weeks after Christmas and New Year. I'll return, and you can always write to me over at Discord, huh? Just so you know, yeah? So yeah, same for anyone else watching the other day that also Eames, District, the Pillow, everyone, pretty much that. So, Patrick, before I start the final stream, I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and if you ever have any doubts while going to university, I am at Discord for you to consult. I think you've already saved yourself with going to a Catholic university instead of a state one, if you ask me, honestly. I think that was the best thing I could possibly tell you. But yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I feel I wish you the best in life, that all of your dreams are accomplished, and you are all among the greatest gifts that life has given me in this 2025. Pretty much. You are all among the greatest gifts that life has given me in this 2025. Pretty much. All of you. All of the friends that I met in this 2025. In that sense. Good people, besides. That's what I care the most about. You're all good people. And that's not so easy to find. That's why it's valuable.
Commander, you're just in time. Hylo discovered a new lead in our search for the Order of Zildrog. My guys picked up a weird signal from an abandoned Imperial listening post on one of their runs. Seems it was meant for the Alliance.
When decrypted, the signal broadcasts one word, Zildrog. The same as the message we intercepted from Theron. Someone is trying to lead us to the Order, I know it.
Let me remove the chat there, people, for the cinematics. Bomb the station.
If that listening post is tied to the Order, we should bring the fleet and prepare for a fight.
It wouldn't hurt to have a few ships on standby, in case it's a trap. Regardless, it could hold vital information. We need
Yeah,
to get
pretty
inside
much.
that listening post and gather
Pretty
whatever
much.
data we can.
Next
There's
year
no
we have
telling what
a
you'll
lot
find,
in
so I'll
store.
come along to provide support.
People,
I'm ready when you are.
we have a lot in
Then
store.
let's get moving. Hilo, ready the shuttle.
We have a lot in store. We still have to do the Ultimate 3DS showcase. We have to do, as a bit of a recap, I have to do the affiliate special with my first video game ever. I have to do Crowbar's sub game. I have to do. We have to do Path of Exile. We have to do Diablo Immortal for District. We have to do. We have to finish here. We have to finish Van Helsing, of course. I have to showcase an ultra modded version of Morrowind. We need to do Ultima Online. We have plenty of things to do, people. Plenty of things to do. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it was a great year. It was a great year. I just hope 2026 is... Hey, what's this? I've never been to this location.
Awaiting input.
Someone is tampering with security to let us through.
That might not last. We should hurry and find whatever information we can.
Can I summon my ultra powerful comp that will... No, it's locked. This is locked. Where the fuck am I? I've never seen this instance. What instance is this shit? Abandoned listening post? It's only us, people. Has to be a specific story instance. There's not much to explore in here. Let's see. It has to be all story. Pretty much. What stream reached? Whoa! What do you mean, whoa, Patrick? What surprised you? Currently on a 30 stream streak. What do you mean, whoa? The amount of games that we played this year?
Today, I watched two children on the spire fight over a discarded ration. I could do nothing to help them. Zakul was a golden empire, and now look at us, digging through the ashes.
What do you mean, whoa? What surprised you? That we play World of Warcraft? Do you want me to play World of Warcraft? I can't. I can't showcase my server. That one I can't.
Valkorian's death, Arkan's tyranny, Valen's path of destruction. It all began with the Outlander. I don't know what I can do, but I won't stand by and watch my people.
I've reached the 30 watch streak. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Patrick. You are the one who has watched the channel the most.
According to the data, his name is Vin Atrius.
I think only one follower
6 months ago. Beyond that,
matches
no records.
that. I think only one follower matches that, and that one is a Scarlet Dragoon,
Base of operations.
The original data
who
was wiped, but the backup is
who
intact.
is one of my first
Whoever led us here knows how to
followers,
make encrypted copies.
but probably Jav got him. When I did Sacred 2 as it was his favorite game, he watched like every single day. Yes, pretty much. Also the community manager of London 2038, when I played London 2038, also watched every single stream. Sayona. So yeah. I have to go back to very, very old times to match that, the 30 streak. 30 streak.
Hold on, Minister of Paranoia. You can't invade everyone's privacy to sniff out a single rat.
I can't, but the commander can. Give the order and I'll begin surveillance of everyone, even Theron and myself. It's the only way to flush out the traitor. We spent weeks sweeping Odessen for bugs, and somehow they still had eyes on us. How is that possible?
Yo, how's it going, district? How's it going? You saw the announcement Adrenaline made. Ah, yeah, you were commenting that over at Discord some minutes ago, district. Damn it, what's this? She's the CM of Drakensang is stepping down from the position. Was it that? I think I managed to read before I hit start. Pretty much. Pretty much. We have to just watch the recordings, people. This is easy. Pretty much. Yeah, everything seems to be in order.
You'll need my help. No one knows the Alliance better than one of its founders.
You expect me to trust you after you helped the Outlander forge a partnership with the Empire? In a single blow, you doubled their support and cut ours in half.
I also led the commander into that trap on Iokath. You wouldn't hear me out, so I took matters into my own hands. Look, you doubt my intentions, I get that. How can I convince you?
Umbara. The eagames crystals.
You got it.
Next recording, let's go. So why is it important, the announcement of that person, whoever it may be, for Drakensang District? Maybe Patrick does not read the community posts of Drakensang anymore. Not even me. I saw Patrick, watch him a lot. He was in his chat every time he streamed. Ah, okay. Okay, don't worry. Internal Drakensang online affairs.
All because Arkan wanted to send a message to the Alliance. And now he sits beside the commander as a friend? Where is my justice?
I promise you.
Adrenaline.
Will pay for their crimes. The Alliance will fall. But I need your help, Chilanes.
You shall have it.
Final recording, people. But the debate I had today, you were every time he was in. But the debate I had today, I have said, he left you without any energy. Yeah, you were commenting me that before I hit start. Oh, Daniel, I love that guy. There, he was probably all tabbing. He apparently did a huge announcement, Patrick. Whoever that person might be.
Alliance had the chance to seize control of the galaxy, yet its commander wastes the throne's power on diplomacy. I'd rather see the
Yeah, he
Eternal
wrote a
Fleet
big announcement
destroyed
today that
than
he
remain
quit
in the hands of
Drakensang.
That can't be your only reason for joining the Order. You must want something in return.
All I ask is that when the time comes, you lead the traitor Lana Beniko to me.
Consider it done.
Pretty much. No, but the one that you wrote me about over at Discord, District, was the community manager of Dragons, and could it be the other one, the one that Ambra also wanted to, was very against her? I think it was. You're talking about two different people. Okay, then I will reply you at Discord. Reply to you at Discord.
I think I finally found it. After combing through all the data we took from Iokath, there It was a string of numbers repeated over and over. When I decrypted them, the string spelled a word.
Oh, I understand him. Although arguably he was one of the best PvP player, one of the best Dragons and Online, he was faithful until the end. The community manager announced today they will abandon PvP. One of the reasons why people are mass quitting today. Are quitting the okay. They are pissing off the player base even more. Okay.
There's another machine god.
If the Order awakens Zildrog and uses it on Odessen,
Odessen is only the beginning. This weapon could devastate the galaxy.
we're running out of time.
Oh, one of the reasons why people are quitting. Okay. I see. They kill the PvP people. This always happens to MMORPGs. People, they always only care about the PvE aspect because the PvEers generally are willing to put in more money, and they forget about the PvPers. So they eat up the leftovers and then quit the game. Yes. Okay. Indeed. That's a phenomenon that usually happens to MMORPGs, even if they are isometric, like in this case. The developer focus so much on
How did you find me?
It wasn't difficult. Despite clumsy attempts to cover your trail,
PvE
I was able to
that the PvPers were left to rot. Yes, basically they will not touch PvP anymore, but instead they said they'll fully focus on PvE. Yes, that has happened to us here a lot of times. A lot of times. It's always the same district. It's always the same. It's easier to deal with the PvE crowd than us. I'm a PvPer here, for example. I will miss my childhood game, but I would quit Dragons and Online because of university anyways, I think.
What do you want in return?
Indeed.
My
Indeed.
sisters are shackled to the throne. I still feel them calling to me.
You want them freed?
No. I want them destroyed. As long as the Eternal Fleet and the Gemini network exist, I remain vulnerable to outside control. Zildrog is the key to my freedom.
No worries, Patrick. You can find
Enslaved again.
other games that maybe don't consume that much time as well. Same for you, District. You mentioned about the CM. Yeah, he wrote something over at Discord, but I was about to hit start with the stream, so I couldn't reply to him. He wrote it over at the Discord server, but I couldn't reply to him. I was about to begin.
That's our cue to pick up the pace.
So pretty much. Yes, he wrote. It's just that I couldn't reply to him over at Discord.
It's a set of coordinates on Nathema. There's a message. They've found it. Hurry. Wait. I recognize this encryption method. We developed it together years ago on Rishi. Only 2 people know how to decrypt it. Me and Theron.
There are so many layers to this, I hardly know what's real anymore. What in blazes is going on?
The coordinates could be a trap, but why Nathema?
Self-destruct reactivated. All personnel advised to evacuate immediately.
We'll discuss it later. Let's get out of here before the whole station blows.
I think you said that she was stepping down of her position or something like that, District. Could it be? I didn't get to read it. More than closing. Closing this.
You destroyed the data? Didn't leave.
I'll miss Daniel. He was my gift. No, I meant the community manager that he said. He has it over at the main. He wrote it over at the main channel, anyways, Patrick. In case he cannot reply right now, I will. He left Discord and everything. Damn, that's not good. Why leave your friends over at Discord? That's extreme. That's extreme. Oh, this is exploding. That's extreme. You can leave a game and not that. My favorite Gypsy. What the? It was my not even his Gypsy. My Gypsy. He was my Gypsy. That's like the European version of my brother then in the United States. I don't know. And it explodes. Of Discord and everything. Damn it, guys. Being part of that community must be tough.
I received word from my team. They've repaired the holomap from Capero.
First, for you, District, Flying Energies stopped playing. Now, this one is super happy that Dragonsang is coming closer to I imagine that he would be happy with that. The aliens fulfilled their quest.
It may be Zildrog's location, but we can't know for sure.
Doesn't this all seem a little too convenient?
I remember Daniel was so mad because we made rude comments about his new apartment and he called us the N-word XD. Well,
In any case, I'm coming with you to face those traitors.
and he didn't get banned for that.
Let's show them who they're dealing with.
And he didn't get banned for that. I wish I could say half of that stuff on stream to people who don't behave.
Faith in me, in spite of my past. I was your enemy from the start, but Theron was your friend. He stood by your side through the worst of my attacks. Regardless of his intentions now, when the time comes, consider the same mercy you showed me.
I know Lana has her doubts, but I never stopped.
Today, sad news for Dragons. We will have another sad news. Eraser's break.
Now go. Save your lives.
No, do not fret, District. Do not fret. Do not fret, District. It's not sad news. I'm just celebrating fucking Christmas and New Year.
Valkorion had so much left to accomplish.
If he had his way, we'd all be dead.
Valkorion made Zakul a paradise, until your alliance destroyed it.
I know I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to help.
Then don't forget your place.
Pretty much. He's happy that Dragonsang is close to shutdown. Good.
It has slept for
Good.
centuries, but knows the time to feed is approaching. Zildrog.
Yep.
Call the others.
I can't wait till there's reversed engineered offline servers. That would be the justice that the game deserves with update 1.0. Just like with World of Warcraft. That way, Flying Energies can return. Daniel, whoever he may be, can return. And they can dance on the corpse of the degenerates who killed all of your dreams. Pretty much. Yes, indeed. It's not bad, but it's not bad news.
The process has left the planet unstable and violent.
District.
We'll need to be cautious.
You can still chat with me over at Discord regarding my break. And Daniel was so mad he made rude comments about his new apartment and yeah, but it's not the same. What is not the same, District? What is not the same? You like watching the debates with Pillow, the R fighting that we do with Pillow. Can see you laugh for your face expressions. Ah, well, you flatter me. Well, you flatter me. If that is the case. Alright, it's Anathema Conspiracy. This is a flashpoint, people. It will take us a while. Can see you laugh for your face. And do you like my laugh and my face expressions then? My pale Italian friends, you like it? No, now I flatter people. The rest of my friends over at Star Wars Republic say the same. pretty much that when they watch the stream as a bot, they cannot imagine me. They are also always asking me to get into voice chat in Discord with them, and I tell them no. I'm very cruel regarding that. But the truth is that since I spend 4 hours of streaming here, then I don't have the energy to go into voice chat as well. And besides, my parents are sleeping. I cannot do that. So yeah, by the time I play during the night. So yeah, they ask me to come on voice chat, Erasure. Come on voice chat, so we can hear you. It's the same. Yeah, you make me laugh too. Well, that is the best gift I can give to humanity. Then that's the best gift I can give to humanity beyond my intellect. I guess. In that sense, when I do the art fighting with Bill, if you're curious about Danny announcement, I posted an image on in Eraser's Discord. Yeah, he posted something like that. Yeah. Then he wasn't the community manager. I didn't get to read it. That PvP is dead, and that's why you were debating district with a person. That's why you were debating. And what did you debate with him? With the person that the PvP, that the update would kill part of the player base more than it has been. Hey, here, this is a flashpoint. I should be able to summon my all-powerful new comp. No, it's locked. It's locked. So you debated something about the HP, the stat system, and the damage stats. Okay, give me details. How did it go? He said the HP is better. I said damage is better. Alright. Alright. I would have to agree with you. Since obviously, for PvP I assume, since obviously you deal more damage in terms of percentages than the amount of health. And in the end, lol, and in the end we didn't agree after 2 hours of debate, and we just ended there without any objective conclusion. Nice. And there, in that very second you valued, you notice how valuable my patience is here when I debate with... What the fuck? This is probably the luckiest drop you will ever see in your lives, people. I didn't know that this would drop here. It's for level 70 actually, but you have no idea. Those things sell for millions. Yep, I could have done something better in those 2 hours. What is that? That is a schematic. With this you can craft armor that is sold for millions over at the auction house that I told you that Drakensang didn't have it. It's very weird to get... It's the first time I ever see a drop like that. I didn't know. I had the different... a different version of this one, and I had to pay a lot of money for it. Ah, by the way, I forgot, I have to throw snowballs during this season to get the stupid objective. My Fab Daniel clip, when he was like 18, he streamed for 4 hours daily and he randomly decided to not sleep for 24 hours and play Drakensang online PvP on stream KW. Oh! I wouldn't do 24 hours. I do that with this game during the night, but not 24 hours. That is absolutely crazy. Pretty much. He was 18, so he was younger. 24 hours is a lot. No, it's an S word. District, that's an S word. That's an S word. Unless you are, I would only do it if I would get millions of dollars, I think. Only way would... Oof, what the fuck, another golden one? Oh! What the fuck? This story FP has, does the shit have fixed drops? This is way too much of a coincidence. This is the tank one. It's not for my level, it's for level 70 though, eh? People, but that is way too, either way too lucky or it's fixed. I think it's a fixed drop. He's now 24, I think. He was he has a daughter, and staying away from Dragons Online will make him healthier at this point. Yes, yes, and good. That's a bit young to have children, honestly. 24, but well, that's a bit young. Oh well, that's a bit young. Oh well, better like that. So crazy feminists lose one more case.
To meet somewhere the order wouldn't notice. I managed to give them the slip, but we don't have much time.
So they lose yet another family that is created.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you where you stand.
I don't blame you for wanting my head on a pike, but please, just let me explain. I heard rumors about the Order of Zildrog through my old underworld contacts. It took me months to even find them, and the whole time they were watching.
Almost late. In Hungary it is normal. Okay, okay. I just hope that people are mature at that age to do so, Patrick. Like you. I hope everyone is like you. So they are all mature even at those ages when they bring up the children then.
Why didn't you come to me?
The Gemini droid was watching. I couldn't figure out how, but she was recording every word we said. Telling you would risk the whole operation. It needed the betrayal to look real. You can't imagine how hard it was putting you through that. But I knew you were strong enough. I had faith in you.
So you infiltrated the Order and learned their plans. What are we up against?
They found Zildrog in one of the Emperor's vaults. Looks like Valkorion kept it on ice as a failsafe. The Order has nearly finished their final preparations. Once they activate Zildrog, it's the end of the Alliance.
Hungary is normal. Yeah, I hope they are all mature then. Because then otherwise you get the people like the ones you got at the restaurant, Patrick. If they are not mature.
Already? How did they find us so quickly?
Aaron Sean is among them. I warned you about him.
That deceitful scum. We'll have to begin ahead of schedule. Make sure the others are ready. Our new ally will take care of the Outlander.
I stalled him
Pretty
with
much.
for as long as I could, but we don't have much time. If we act now, we can stop the Order before they activate Zildrog. I set up blind spots so we can get through the vault mostly undetected.
We're supposed to trust you after what you've put us through. How do we know you're not leading us straight into the Order's hands?
If I get the slightest notion you're misleading us, I won't hesitate to kill you.
I get it. Thanks for giving me a chance. Come on. We need to get moving.
Okay. So pretty much. Pretty much. Do not fret. Otherwise, regarding what you were saying, this trick of not seeing my face reactions or my laughter. Do not worry. Do not worry. I'm always with you in spirit. I feel flattered that anyone in this world misses me so much. With you too. In that case. I feel flattered, but don't worry. We have years and years to come with me over here. It's not like I'm gonna move from my house so far. And even if I moved, I would set up a streaming and
Just don't look down. I know how you are with heights.
I don't need your concern, Theron.
do not worry. Do not worry. Do not worry, people. I feel flattered. I feel flattered with that. So, it is normal in Hungary to have children at that age. I just hope they are mature, Patrick, so you don't meet any more and they can nurture children appropriately. So, you don't find people like the one you mentioned at the restaurant. Pretty much. Pretty much. And with all of the... Consider these people. I appreciate also them so much, enjoying my company. Because of all of the unpopular stuff I've said over the years, in that sense. So, yeah, pretty much, that's what I value the most. After all the unpopular stuff, I say publicly, the fact that people still... Yes, there we go. Snow-covered parcel. Well, then I show you what it is. Ah, boss time, people. The Anathema Borclo. Don't you worry, people. I've done this flashpoint several times. You just kill the ads like this. They are not dying fast enough. Die once and for all. Then you go for that one. That electrocutes the big Anathema Borclo. And now I fry it with my lightning. I have a new combination in which the alacrity goes beyond the 15%. These are the things that flying energies will have to learn in Ashes of Creation. In that sense, the alacrity rating, breaking through the threshold of 15% for a faster global cooldown, for example. Oh, good. I got a decoration there for my stronghold. For hanging air circulators. I think it was... Which one was it? The new one? No, not this one. This one. Small dead tree. Let's see how it looks like. Not that surprising. Oh well, still. Do you like it when an MMORPG is fast? I mean the character's base movement speed, attack speed. MMORPGs are slow by default, Patrick. In the case of Dragonsang, it has a component of being isometric, like Diablo. But these ones, here I'll show you. Yes, I like it when they have, of course, when they have this combat. Tap targeting combat, like Ashes of Creation that Flying Energies is doing. Just so you see. For example, this is the alacrity, right? There you have the description. There you can see global cooldown. That is the key in these MMORPGs. It's a bit more complex than what I was debating with Flying Energies the other day. The other day I was debating with Flying Energies the other day while playing Diablo 2 that, as you can see there, the alacrity is one of the keys. It's one of the keys of the stats, of the stat breakdown here. Because you can see it has something called a global cooldown. The global cooldown is 1.4 seconds. Beyond 7% of alacrity, it reduces to 1.3. And beyond 15, it reduces to 1.2. Now, I don't have 15, but you can see that I have it exactly at 10.61%. While the threshold of 1.2 global cooldown is 15.38. Now,
I know I'm not exactly on your good side right now, but
You should have told me your plans. We were supposed to be a team, Theron.
you had to be in the dark. That's what you told me on Rishi, wasn't it?
That's not...
We can discuss this later. Focus on the mission.
here you will see what happens when I start executing abilities. Why? Because of the intrinsic complexity of the skill tree, Patrick. Look at how the skill tree works here. Look at these descriptions. Direct force attack, grant lightning infusion when they critically hit, which is this stat that you see that it appears here. Correct? Look at this. See how intricate the the complexity of the skill tree is in these games. That's why I told Flying Energy that he would love these games, that he would love Ashes of Creation if it's like this, if that game is like this. Look at this. See how intrinsically tied the abilities are. It's not a coincidence that I attack in this order. For example, you can see how all of the abilities are related, and this one, Focal Lightning. If you read by the end of it, I know it's way too much and impossible in a brief period of time, it says that it increases alacrity by 1% and it stacks up to 5 times. See what happens, you'll see what happens once there we go, we have a group here. You'll see what happens when I start targeting. Look at the alacrity number, people. Well, now it will go crazy because I activated the ability. See that? If you look at that, you'll see if I remove the polarity shift, see that it ends up being at 15.61. That makes the global cooldown, that is this, when I activate abilities like this, down to 1.2 milliseconds instead of 1.4. This is the complexity of MMORPGs, for example, Patrick. What I value so much. That is the abstract complexity in that sense. So there you can see that all of those things are the reason why I highly recommend this genre, because contrary to what most people think modernly, that they like more action-oriented combat, while this one may seem slow, it has more complexity. I don't know if this one is probably slower than Skyrim, you would say, because you don't have to aim, but in that sense the APM required ends up being higher than Skyrim, so it's actually faster. The APM required to do all of this in a specific order is quite strict. That's why I love this genre, because it demands a lot from the player. It demands high APM, high actions per minute in that sense. That's why I love it. Because in Skyrim you just aim with your crosshair and you use 1 or 2 basic attacks, or 1 or 2 abilities. But in here, well, you have to execute everything in a specific order. Besides the bosses have mechanics. Fucking stun. And yeah, all of those mechanics cause the game's complexity to increase a lot, in that sense. That's why. Do you like it when an MMORPG is fast? Yes. You mean the character's base movement speed, attack speed? The movement speed, no, I would say I like more like this. This one is fast because you can actually use force speed and those things. Yes, I would say so. That I don't like it when it's way too slow, like, for example, something like Baldur's Gate, you would say. It's not a MMORPG, that one. I don't know, I would need to try Ultima Online for a more slow experience. I don't know if you meant it for Diablo 2, that, well, it's not an MMORPG, it feels quite similar in a lot of cases. In that sense. What's this? Is a dead end. So yeah, I would say I like a fast combat, even for PvP. So yeah, I'm used to fast combat. Yeah, Patrick. Why do you mention it? You fear that when I play Ultima Online it will be brutally slow. But it's the first MMORPG ever. We have to try it out. As you can see here, for example, I'm also changing targets, so it demands high APM. The base speed and attack speed of the character, yeah. Now, if you tell me if this is faster than something like Path of Exile or Dragon's Hand with the isometric camera, yes, this is slower in comparison. more APM, but it's also slower in comparison. The what you are asking for, the speed and those things, because in Path of Exile or Dragon's Age Online, well, you can increase the base movement speed. Here you cannot do that. You meant it like that, like this is slower in that sense. Yeah, I like it exactly like this. The World of Warcraft's formula, for me, this is the most complex.
We're running out of time.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It can happen that the movement speed of the character is slower like this, but it requires higher actions per minute. Here this game requires higher actions per minute, in that sense than Dragon's Age Online, without a doubt. Even if the base movement of the characters is overall slower. See how many things I'm doing. I'm changing the targets, I am following a strict rotation, etc. Pretty much. In PvP is even worse. So yeah, I'd say I like high APM more than anything. High APM. Because I come from real-time strategy games. And those is like the genre which requires the highest APM out of all of them. Things like Age of Empires or StarCraft and MMORPGs like this with tap targeting combat, they demand high APM as well, even if the movements of the characters themselves are not like clearing dungeons like Diablo 3 or Dragon's Age Online. Pretty much like that. You have to set the difference between actions per minute on the keyboard and the base movement and attack speed of the characters as you mentioned it. I think it's much more complex with this system as well. In that sense. I played both, and I can tell you that the biggest difficulty I've had is with Master Mode, Knights of the Eternal, or Knights of the Fallen Empire here. Without a doubt. Hey, I'm getting a lot of decorations here. Arena, torch, waterfall. I think these are fixed drops. I cannot believe I'm that lucky. These are fixed drops because you are doing the story mode of the flashpoint, I guess. Has to be. Oh, the rolling doggy. Now you'll see a boss that is quite interesting. I wonder if it has a cinematic this time, just because it's a story mode version of it. Let me separate the decorations, and then I need for my... Yep, it has a cinematic. The dog appears. It rolls.
Enterprising apprentice.
What?
You're grown up. You've done well for yourself, haven't you? Did you ever imagine you'd encounter me again?
What the fuck?
I tricked some poor fool into my old prison so I could take her form. Of course, it's not my first choice. But once the Order wrings the life from your body, I'll take it for my own.
Darth Sash.
If I controlled your power.
Darth Sash. The master of the Sith Inquisitor. From the beginning of... I haven't seen this character since I was 16. Damn it, this is a heartwarming reunion. She changed her body though. God damn it. God damn it. I didn't expect this.
You've worn out my patience, Zash. This time, I'll tear your screaming spirit from your body and watch it burn.
Imaginative as always. I believe I'll miss that when you're dead. I don't expect this little surprise of mine to defeat you, but it should slow you down just enough. Enjoy.
This is the master of the Sith Inquisitor, people. You. Yeah, get ready for a lot of flashes and frame drops. As you can see, it's a tank, and it's going to start spinning like crazy. Eventually, we'll see. But it shouldn't be a problem for us. Yeah, you shouldn't destroy all of the probes like Lana is doing right there, because I think this one stuns you. Ah, yeah, there we go. There it is. You have to stay over here. And if you don't stay over here, it deals damage to you. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, people. Look at that, how the doggy gets crazy. Any rapper would envy that move. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's quite dangerous in master mode, without a doubt. The damage probe is interfering with him. There he goes. Yeah, here it's nothing. It's a slow. And you have to stay right behind the probe. The decimation protocol is called. Hi. Right now it's in story mode, so it doesn't deal damage. Can I throw a snowball to the doggy? Yeah. But in master mode, it is quite lethal. Well, see, if it deals this damage, this amount of damage in story mode, imagine in master mode. But I have to do it I have to do it story mode, sadly, for it to complete the quest. See, it says complete the Nathema flashpoint in solo story mode up there. Any rapper would envy that movement. See, those Bronx rappers are noobs compared to this doggy. I always said it. Enough. We got polarity. There we go. Easy. Oh, what did I get? I got another deco. Yeah, they are definitely Guardian Droid. Okay, yeah, they are definitely fixed drops. 100% chance, people. So, a string of bad news. Drakensang Online making bad choices, streamers quitting, and Eraser taking a break. Okay. No worries. No worries. Those are not real problems, people. That one is knocked down. This one is a stand. And this one dies. Here we go. That one will be difficult to knock down, so... Ah, well. They had a small wall over there. I mean, I'm really missing master mode by now. Yeah, it's okay. Without the affliction, should be now. There we go.
I sense a tremendous amount of dark energy ahead.
SWTOR's waking up from his nap.
Sealed rock. Well, at least I finally know what the fuck the flashpoints are about. Here, get a snowball. Ah, I'm being quite unlucky with those parcels. I need some of them for a great mount. Chop. Fuck. Stupid Christmas parcels. Life Day Snowball Bomb. Okay, we're done. This is the boss. We're done with the flashpoint, of course. Huh? Fuck. There, you can give me the parcel. Then you get knocked down. Damn it. I think it doesn't work in combat, could it be? Or I'm just terribly unlucky. I don't know what's the chance for the parcel to drop. There you could see I got one earlier. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, I'm at 39. I need one more for 40. There we go.
This is it.
Should do it.
SWTOR is just up ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Ah yeah, this one is complex, this fight. It has some stupid mechanics. There was some shit. Order of Sealed Rock Boots. Blah 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 blah. But I think I sold the chess piece. If I wanted to have the set, to hell with it. Fuck that. Unless the lower robe is good. Let me see. Let me see how it is. Yeah, no, not for me, but still, it looks disgusting. Pretty much, it looks disgusting. Not a good design. Fuck this event. Fuck this event with this shit not dropping. With the parcels not dropping.
What is this?
Great question. I don't know. I've done this flashpoint several times, even on master mode, and I don't know what the fuck it is.
You! Been wanting to do that for ages.
Organics fight so hard for their survival, but you are too late. The thrones have been filled. SWTOR is summoned.
What happened to these people?
They served a purpose they hadn't anticipated. Fuel for SWTOR's awakening. First, he will destroy the shackles that kept me enslaved to your kind. Then he'll obliterate your pathetic alliance as a reward to Atreus for playing his part.
Touch my fleet, and I'll use you as scrap to build a new throne.
Oh, such weak threats. In the face of true power, the time has finally come. SWTOR awakens.
Well, at least we'll see what the fuck SWTOR is.
Not since I this planet have I felt such hunger. Give me
Section 2995.
Isn't that the...
What was that?
Commander, things okay over there? Because they're definitely not okay here.
the gravestone? Moving on its own. The explosion is making the game lag, people. Well, I cannot say that I feel bad for this because I always thought this eternal shit fleet thing was ridiculous.
All this time, Zildrog was... How is this happening?
Stand your ground, get people to safety. I don't know, get people to safety.
Get everyone off Odessa. Launch as many shuttles as you can.
That's a tall order, but I'll do my best.
Inconvenient.
That means we don't go back to Odessa ever again?
Destroy the power sources. Don't let Zildrog recharge.
Finally, the final boss of the Flashpoint. Let's go. Okay, let's see.
Your destruction is inevitable.
You didn't expect that. I know the Flashpoint. And I know how that I have to do this, and this, and this. Not so fast.
Minty. I feel his strength.
Now you go for that. The Crypt Essence. Oh fuck. Well yeah. That part I didn't account for it. You have this, though. Ah yeah, my bad. This one.
Accept your demise.
Crypt of Essence there.
Power is mine.
No, it's not. You go for those.
Power to destroy it. Your destruction is inevitable.
Where's it? Aha. There we go, there we go, there we go.
At least.
Done and done. Yeah, the real Flashpoint has like more mechanics. There's another boss that appears, but in this case it's easy.
We need to shut Zildrog down before it has the chance to attack again.
I know, right there it
Shouldn't be
is.
too different from Tithe, so I think I can slice into it.
Baron, no!
Oh,
Theron!
Yeah, that's the second boss of the Flashpoint. That explains it.
I've sacrificed too much to let you ruin my last chance at vengeance. Zildrog will destroy Odessen, and you'll finally know how it feels to lose everything.
I'll tear you apart for what you did to Theron.
There's the true Alliance Commander. It's time to end this. Zildrog, lend me your power!
So Zildrog was actually a droid. This shit is turning into Transformers, people.
Consume our enemies, servants of the dragon.
Yep, that's the second boss, people. It's just that you do both of them at the same time during the Master Mode Flashpoint. Oh, you move fast.
Lend me your power!
He will die so fast. You won't be able to even see him, people, sadly. Throw him a snowball. Oh, it's like an electric thundering blast. You generally have to destroy those. I think I'm out DPSing him with the heals, though. Let's do it properly. Ah, there you are. And now you go for the council. Easy. Ah, careful. It has loot. Zildrog. Crypt of Life. Yeah, they are definitely fixed. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Do you believe in freedom, says Patrick. Good question, Patrick. Sorry if my Star Wars The Old Republic playthrough the part bores you a bit. Damn, the gravestone is exploding. So he was the gravestone, actually. That also exploded. Everything is exploding.
No!
Oh yes.
Theron's still alive, but just barely.
Good. This one won't be.
Even do that right. It looks like you've won again, Outlander. Like you always do. What are you waiting for? Strike the final blow. Be the hero yet again.
Yes, it is.
You destroyed my fleet, attacked my people, and
Freedom, Patriot. Good question, Freedom.
I sentence you to death.
Get it over with.
Good question, Patriot. Good question.
We don't have much time.
Eh,
Unless we get Theron to Odessen, he won't make it.
Call a shuttle. We're taking Theron home.
Freedom exists. I do believe in its existence. Indeed, without a doubt, Patriot, people should be free to live their individual lives with all of the details of them, but never above the ideal of life. Life has to always be above freedom. Life has to always be above freedom. This is highly controversial culturally, Patrick, because this is the main reason why the Roman Empire was different compared to the Germanic barbarians that attacked it, to the Protestants, and to everyone else. It is the very distinctive
No Alliance
fact.
casualties, minimal damage to Edessan, and we stopped an ancient machine from destroying half the galaxy. I'd say that's a win. Factions associated with members of the Order have offered their apologies. But the fact remains, the fleet and the gravestone, our two strongest weapons, are gone. The future of the Alliance is uncertain. What happened on Nathema is proof that we need change.
Edessan was nearly destroyed because of the Alliance. It's better we lay low for a while.
A vacation wouldn't be so bad, would it? After this, I imagine the Empire and Republic will double down on their war efforts. We may need to consider who we'll support when the time comes.
It's time we get you back to the Empire, Lana.
Only if I never have to set foot on Drummond Cass again. You know, it'll be nice to take a break from ruling the galaxy.
Oh, like you've ever taken a break in your life.
Farron.
It's been a while since I was last in this room. It's good to be back. Look, I know I put you through hell. I was reckless and stupid, and it almost cost us everything. I saw the bounty you put on me. I know I screwed up, but I did it to protect you and the Alliance. And if you'll have me, I'll work hard to earn a place at your side. So, what do you say? Are we still a team?
Okay.
You risked your life for us. There's always a place for you here.
I don't know what I would have done if you'd said no. I have a lot of making up to do, but I'm here to stay, no matter what.
So,
As am I. The Alliance may change, but we're not going anywhere. Everything is different now. But whatever the future holds for us, the three of us will face it. Together.
so freedom has to exist, Patrick. I believe in it. I have a last question before I go to sleep. It has to exist, but it can never be more important than life. I know this is highly controversial. But I do believe in it. I would never approve of
Be well.
of people like having like laws for self-removal from life. Let's just say, Patrick, like in Germany or in other places. In that sense, no. No, no. I believe freedom exists. It's for individuals and etc. But never about life. Life is like the most important one. Go to your ship's terminal and pick up inflection point. Okay, personal starship. Let's see. The state of things to come. We are done with this part of the arc. Let's see what else they develop. A question before you go to sleep. Of course there has to be freedom. But freedom should never be understood. This is the other thing. Sorry that I had to deal with the cinematic. In the meantime, as you pose the final question, freedom should never be understood as simply do whatever the fuck I want. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. Doing whatever the fuck you'd like. That's not freedom. That's not freedom, Patrick. That's not freedom. Freedom is within the constraints of an objective moral compass, having the ability to determine yourself. But within those constraints of an objective moral compass. Not do whatever the fuck I want. That is not freedom. That is fucking anarchy. If I played the freedom one correctly, you satisfactorily, you tell me. I asked it before, but our lovely gorilla's statement About our lovely gorilla's statement. You read philosophy because you like it. I don't like it, so I won't do it. What would you say to the person that I don't read it or you don't read it because you like it? You also get bored. Have you told the person that you sometimes also get not bored but overwhelmed by the intricacies of philosophy? It's not because you like it on its own. It's because you perceive that it objectively does something good to you. Jedi Under Siege storylines. This story takes place. So beginning of quest. Forge Alliance each other, Knights of warcraft and warcraft for insurance and that hasn't already been completed. Default choices will be based on. Are you sure you want to continue? I understand. Yes, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We've done clear. I got this statement countless times. By the way, our lovely gorilla's statement. You have to tell him that it's not that you get entertained out of reading philosophy. You do it because you can perceive that it enriches your mind and objectively elevates you as individual. With these words, you will have to use poetic words, otherwise he won't be able to perceive it because of him being a lovely gorilla. He won't be able to perceive it. You have to tell him that it culturally enriches you. It's not a matter of having fun or not. It's a matter of being culturally enriched by it. Your origin story: Shadow of Revan, done. Knights of the Fallen Empire, done. Knights of the Eternal Throne, done. War for Ayokath, done. And Fracture Alliances, done. Romance options for any return companions will not be set, and your story will continue with the default choices for those stories. Yes, I did all of those. State of things to come. Inflection point. Speak to Lena. You will be transported to this mission's location. Yes. Teleport me over there. So you have to tell it to him so the lovely gorilla can perceive the enrichment of you of derived from it. You have to tell the lovely gorilla, Patrick, that you don't read philosophy because you like it. You just like it because it entertains you. He's making a reference to entertainment. You read it, sometimes you have to tell him, sometimes I also get bored by reading it, but I do so to be culturally enriched, so I am not manipulated then by other people. See the difference? It's not for the sake of entertainment. It's not for the sake of entertainment. Where's the... Good. Parcel. 40. Good. This player gave me some luck. Where is she? Here. Good. Let's go. So it's like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. Patrick, you have to make him understand that it's not out of pleasure. It's not out of hedonism. It's not out of entertainment.
I knew that the Alliance would flourish on Odessen, but I didn't expect this place to feel so much like home. You should be proud of what you've built here, and the allies you've gained.
So, pretty much. Pretty much.
Valkorion is dead. There's nothing to keep them here anymore.
No, they're here because they believe in something.
So, it's because of that. Patrick, you have to make him understand.
We're not strong enough to face the Republic or the Empire. Unfortunately, a confrontation is inevitable.
So we finally go back to normality.
There are skirmishes in wild space, riots on Quest.
Trust me, telling.
Galactic war is imminent. We can no longer afford neutrality. If the Alliance is to survive, we must align ourselves with the Republic or the Empire. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead.
You're right, Lana. Now's the time.
So who do you wish to support? The Republic or the Empire?
I'll return to the Empire. Yes, I waited for this ever since all of this eternal shit started.
I'm loyal to the Empire.
As I expected. I'll reach out to my contacts in the Empire. They'll be in touch shortly.
And I will reinstate the Dark Council and kill them all. Trust me, telling to a teen that you need to do stuff not because of your pleasure is hell of a debate. Well, I see you've already tried that then. You've already tried that then, Patrick. That is the idea. I see you've already tried that. Then okay. Have you tried? I don't know.
I will leave immediately.
Then otherwise your best option is to
Whatever I can do for the Empire.
is to wait until the gap closes. It's a hell of a debate. Well, that's because of lack of education as kid. Proper lack of education as kid. Sadly, because his parents should have told him that. His parents should have told him that. Patrick, he should be able to understand it even as a teen. You are a teen and you could understand it. You're a teen and you could understand it. Pretty much. Why is it that the lovely gorilla couldn't then? You have to ask yourself why. Why is it that the lovely gorilla couldn't and you could? Lack of education as a kid. Then otherwise you have to proceed to the harsh truth that I told you the other day. If it's the one that you said that he had to take care of his brother and that his mother did nothing and his father was drunk and etc., well, the only thing you can do is tell him the harsh truth that I told you the other day, that as adults we reflect, sadly, all the stuff that our parents put inside of ourselves as children, sadly, and that might be the reason why he's acting like he's acting. But at that point, I have to tell you that I don't know if the person will be prepared to hear that. Will be prepared to hear that, and because he may not be prepared, well, where's my contact? Where's my fucking contact? It says that there should be a contact here. Second floor elevator here. If he's not prepared, you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait until pretty much the intellectual gap closes.
Your continued survival is nothing short of miraculous. I am NRO2, former servant of Grand Moff Kilrin.
Good.
After his unfortunate demise, I found a new master who wishes to remain anonymous.
Kilrin was an asset to the Empire. I'm sorry for your loss.
Your condolences are unnecessary. He disobeyed a direct order and suffered the consequences. The Empire appreciates your loyalty and fully supports this upcoming partnership. As leader of the Alliance, you will boost morale and align your allies under one banner. With war impending and resources dwindling, your first priority is protecting our fuel, food supply, and raw materials. We must keep them out of Republic hands.
Wouldn't it be simpler to just merge the Alliance and the Empire?
Yeah.
It was discussed, but Empress Asina requested that the Alliance remain a separate entity.
Empress Asina is
She wants
dying.
the Empire
Empress
to be
Asina
known
is
as a
dying.
formidable ally, not simply a conqueror. There are reports of a conflict brewing on the planet Ossus. With your help, the Alliance could tip the balance in the Empire's favor. In the meantime, return to Odessen to await further contact. Long live the Empire.
Oh, bless those words. Bless those words. So that, Patrick, I know, no, trust me. You say, I know that. I know that it can be harsh to to tell a teen that he needs to do stuff not because of pleasure is hell of a debate. But that is the responsibility and the burden that we have. Just as I told it to you and you understood, well, maybe there's hope if the intellectual gap closes that you can explain it to someone else in that sense. And in order to have many friends or buddies and girlfriend in a high school, you need to act like a gorilla. The gorilla. That's not true. That's not true in my in my country at least. It's not like that. I also suggest you to move to Italy. You would feel at home then. I believe that is not true. The ones that try to act as gorilla, I bet that once you go to the Catholic university, you will see that it's not like that. You will see that it's not like that. It's not like that. That depends on the cultural influence of the country. You need to act like a gorilla. No, I know that young people can behave like fucking gorillas. Indeed, like I told you. Indeed, you are right. I agree. But fortunately, in Catholic universities and Catholic high schools, those things are.
Greetings, Commander. It has been far too long.
Those things are fixed.
Is that you? Last I heard, you had disappeared into the Outer Rim.
Indeed. I'm afraid that in your absence, I was assigned to employ the Silencer fleet in a secret operation on behalf of Empress Asina herself.
Finally, I get to see a familiar face. This guy from Shadow of Revan. Good. Good. So, in order to have the friends or the buddies or the girlfriend in high school, you need to act like a gorilla. That's not true, Patrick. I assure you that I never acted like a fucking gorilla. All I did was fucking read, and I had to reject girls in high school. So, I can certify to you, I can warranty you, I was admired by a lot of people because I was the highest average, and I assure you that there was discipline and no one could behave like a fucking gorilla. No, that's a problem of authority not knowing how to impose itself. That's why I think that in a Catholic university you will see the difference and will never forget me because of it. Precisely. But getting into the root deep of it, it's a cultural problem, I'd say. I'd say it's a cultural problem. I assure you that no, you don't have to act like a fucking gorilla in high school in order to be treated with respect and dignity in that sense. Authority just needs to know how to impose itself. The problem is when people misunderstand the concept of freedom that you mentioned and let children, teenagers, or adults, it really does not matter the age, do whatever the fuck they want. Because that's when they turn into fucking gorillas. They turn into the fucking gorilla in that sense.
I'm back now, and have been for some time. You will return to my service immediately.
Regrettably, that won't be possible, Commander. You are a valued ally of the Empire, but I no longer report to you. My duty is elsewhere.
If you haven't called to return to my side, then why have you called?
A situation has arisen, and I believe it presents an opportunity to strengthen the bond between the Empire and your alliance. A small Imperial strike team is currently engaged in a covert operation on the ancient Jedi world of Ossus. I am hoping that you can provide them with some assistance.
So yeah, pretty much. It's a terrible the authorities of the school, if they allow that.
A member of the Dark Council, Darth Malora,
head of scientific advancement.
I'll go off now. Have a
Having
nice
Laura
night. It
possesses
was
a
a
brilliant
wonderful
mind,
stream as always.
not
Enjoy
unlike
your
an
break, man.
assassina.
No,
She
Patrick.
has
Thank you from the bottom
little
of
of a
my heart.
soul's
Merry
patience
Christmas,
for the
Happy New Year.
subtleties of
I'm at
military
Discord if you have any
operations.
other questions about
Melora's
gorillas
objective
or
was
anything
ready to be
else.
completed by now.
And you are
Pressed
one of the
to deliver
greatest gifts
results,
that life
she
has given
will
me this year.
hurl
You
troops at the
and
problem
District
with
and
a
the rest, but you
proverbial
especially because you
strategy.
you
My
accompanied me
finest infantry
all the time.
soldiers
You accompanied me all the
reverenced
time. So thank you
Watt
for that.
participating in the operation.
Words really cannot
It would
express
be a great
my
loss to
gratitude
the
to
Empire
you
if
for
their lives all
the
rested.
last non-affiliate stream. So yeah, you are always my friend, so you know where to find me, and I will return in 3 weeks. But if not, if you have an urgent message to relate to me, Patrick, you write me over at Discord, okay? Write me over there. Don't be shy because I'm celebrating Christmas or New Year or whatever. Huh? Don't never be shy about those things. You are a friend of mine. You're a friend of mine. So never think that you bother me with any question over at Discord. Eh? I know that you are polite and maybe you don't do so. You're incredibly mature for your age. You're incredibly mature for your age, and I'm glad that life gave me the opportunity to meet you. So yeah, and go to university with this that I tell you. That the part of being a fucking gorilla depends on how authority is handled. Authority needs to know how to impose itself. If authority is not properly imposed, those things happen. I can assure you that my life wasn't like that. It's not that I just tell it to you out of the top of my head. My life wasn't like that. You behave like a gorilla, you would be punished. Pretty much. Uh, Patrick, it's been a pleasure. See you in 2026. I hope you will have a computer over at the dormitory if you go to university to ever watch me from time to time. Otherwise, go study a lot and have a happy life. And remember, I'm always over at Discord. You are a loyal leader.
Your concern for your soldiers is admirable as always, Pyro.
Thank you. I only wish to ensure the Empire's greatest possible success in future operations. As a member of the Dark Council, Melora is beyond my influence. But someone like yourself, an outsider whose allegiance is greatly valued, you could accomplish much that I cannot.
I can investigate the situation. What is the strike team's mission on Ossus?
The Jedi have established a secret colony on the planet. We believe they're using it
My
to
parents
train and
bought
ready
me a
themselves for
MacBook
war.
for dormitory.
The
I will
Jedi's
support as
numbers
much as
are
I can.
already low.
Good night. No, I didn't
If
mean
this
it
training
for
ground
support,
can be
Patrick. Just
destroyed,
that
we will be at an inaugural
I didn't mean it for
advantage
support.
when
Just that,
full-scale
just
hostilities
that.
begin.
If you have to study, you go study. You don't watch my stream. You watch it as a bot, like Crowbar does when he's working. No. I meant it. I meant it. I meant it. If you had like live questions like this and like Patrick and like District said, Patrick, like that you enjoy seeing my face reactions and those things pretty much. No worry. Study always comes first. If you cannot, you don't do it. You don't do it. Eh, do it if it really when you have free time. If you can if you can if you can deduce that it will be good for you to distract yourself or whatever. No problem. That's why I have the balls. Good night, Patrick. You are the best. You flatter me with such loyalty and such good thoughts for me. No, don't worry, Patrick. I do this as a hobby. I do this as a hobby. For now, I do it as a hobby. No, don't worry. Nora can we hit them from orbit?
I assume an orbital bombardment is out of the question.
So yeah. It's like that. Good night,
Ossus is
Pete.
treacherous for large ships. The effort would be time-consuming, allowing the Jedi opportunity to escape and creating a weakness in our fleet's disposition elsewhere. I will forward all of my available data on Malora and the operation. Your assistance will no doubt ensure the mission's success. I am certain that Empress Asina will be most appreciative. Thank you for your time, Commander. I shall look forward to word of your triumph. Glory to the Empire.
Glory to the Empire, Moth.
I would recommend that you travel to Ossus alone. We wouldn't want Malora or her troops to see this as a show of force, or confuse her with unexpected allies.
Translation? Definitely don't take the former Republic spy, or anyone else they might be inclined to shoot on sight.
It is important to make a good first impression.
Great. We're back on the haircut.
I'll see that a shuttle is prepared for you. May the Force serve you well, Commander.
Good, people. Good. So finally things are going back to normal. And we can get rid of all of this alliance shit once and for all. Boosted classic speeder bike brown. This you could do it during the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion. Okay. Okay. Meet with your forces on Ossus. Okay. First let me throw some more snowballs to some players to see if it... Good! Good! 41 before he left. Right, perfect. Good! Good. Good, people. Good. What a great way to finish this year with the Ossus storyline and finally going back to the Empire. I just hope that I can kill Asina. The one that I wanted to kill the most is Asina. Without a doubt. Asina is the one that I wanted to kill the most. It's an insult. That one is an insult to everything that the Dark Council, the Dread Masters, and the former Emperor were. Pretty much. An absolute insult. Now I just need to merge the alliance with the Empire, kill Asina, reinstate the Dark Council, profit. Pretty much. The Anathema Conspiracy Act was weak, shitty. Theron's haircut was a wannabe gangster shitty haircut. Good that he went back to normal.